I am in. Dream. Oh god, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, time to start pushing and promoting on the other channels really quick. Okay. Oh god. I feel like General Grievous right now. How egregious my cough is. Alright, that should do. Okay. Yes. I'm not gonna do this. Disclaimer. Shadow of Game is rated M for mature and is intended for such audiences. Possible contents include mature and suggestive themes, fantasy violence, topics on the discourse of the intricate nature of things, and language. All interactions during live streams are unscripted. Viewer discretion is advised. Now the question is, oh no. Uh-oh. Oops. Games. Game capture. Why is it not capturing? There we go. Okay, cool. Hello everybody and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. We finished Realm Reborn, but we also didn't finish our Realm Reborn. So oops. So the story behind that is that like we did finish like at least the vanilla base gameplay of Final Fantasy XIV. However, there was a huge patch point to fill in between what happened between ARR to Heaven's Ward, and that's kind of the point where we're at right now. So yeah, that's what we're working on. Alright, cool. Now, whilst I'm doing this, I'm also going to be doing my daily Arc Nights as well in the background. I already did my Duolingo during dinner. Try saying that 5 times fast. But also, like, what's it called? During the course of this, I also ended up doing a lot of other stuff in the background. Soap. Wait, I realized. Aha. It's gonna take a second for me to adjust my outfit. Now Irish is gonna be joining us later tonight, and so we'll see how that we'll hop in on that later. Like I said, right now it's just gonna be you guys. Oh boy, you, me, and everyone in between for this. Wow, look at all these beautiful, beautiful warriors of light. Amazing. I look like the most vanilla dupe out there. I love this Mikote right here. That's a cute dress. That's a very cute dress. So yes, anyways everybody, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV, where, it's basically Final Fantasy the MMO, where you get everything you want out of a Final Fantasy game, and more. So you might not be used to a MMO setting, which is okay. This is very different for sure, to say the least. Hello, he's my Gubu. He's my Gubu. In your body. That dude's running naked. Alright, well then. That's a thing that just happened. So, I do have a lot of, stuff going on, but also not a lot. We're going to Thanland. I got a couple new mounts, got a couple new pets, got a couple new weapons. Beyond that, not much. I haven't really done too much in Final Fantasy. I did not play Final Fantasy last weekend as we went to PAX, which I have a lot of footage to sift through, which I will be doing on Monday, because Monday is my one day where I get to do all that kind of stuff. So yes. Hindsight, I could have done it today when I was playing a buttload of Starfield. And, that's just facts. I've really been digging Starfield, so like. But you know what? That's a whole nother RPG I don't need to talk about right now. Right now we need to talk about what we're doing here in Final Fantasy. I got a Zhu. Yeah, boy. I has mount. Oh, I was supposed to go back to the thing. Okay, never mind. You know, but this does remind me of everything that I experienced in a lot of the other Final Fantasy games growing up. Like, just getting to explore the open world. Very much so, like Final Fantasy X, you know? Final Fantasy X had a very oceanic vibe to it, whereas Final Fantasy VII was a lot more of the, how do I put this? Final Fantasy VII was a lot more like the world's gonna end, well, might as well save it best we can kind of deal. And so, 14 really does stand out on its own as a Final Fantasy game, which I thoroughly enjoy. But now we get to do the story stuff. Into the Solar we go. Solar? Solar. Into the Solar. Minfilia! Hello, our friend. How do you do? Do I dare go into cutscene mode? I dare not. Sendeo, it pleases me to see you so well. Hello. It's Tataru! Oh my god, hey Tataru! Oh god, I can't do my falsetto. Hold on a minute. Actually, while I was at PAX, I did see someone in a Tataru cosplay, so I was like really happy about that. Do excuse me for interrupting, Sendeo. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports just left. I understand now why you didn't receive them. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Belsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Just how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. Oh boy. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant in his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, in accepting these offers, our patronage could empower us to do greater good. Might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldesian colleagues have been generous beyond measure. We cannot expect them to... Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Now you're chilling. It's whatever. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose you to consult the others? They seem to have their own opinions on this matter. Alright, time to get word from everybody. Hola! Nope, nobody's in here. So yeah. Like I said, this is the part where there's a lot more on the realm of like, it was a lot more of the slower end of things. This is where it's gonna feel a lot like a slog, and even more of a series of fetch quests compared to last time. So I'm just gonna tunnel this for at least another 2 hours, Just to kind of give you all an idea of what's to come on this. So yeah. Recall your meeting with the Admiral, shortly after Laminsa sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall words to our host, unto Merwis, that her people had broken their treaty with the Kobolds, and that the Beastmen had justly responded. They had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because, owing no allegiance to Limsa, felt no compulsion to allow the Laminsans to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justify their actions and absolve them of guilt. Upon the subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Thancred. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Silence could commit to their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Sin. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Papalimo! None can deny we would benefit more from support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I have lost count of the times I've had to explain to the people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Ida? I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? I get it, girl. I get it. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous, as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with the power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resetteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity that we are so few, and our fortune so finite. Incendiary Wounded Wayne, Cloud of Blood and Roar. Alright, these are the side quests. I'm just gonna pick these up. Oh shit, this one's an important side quest. Oopsies. It's fine. Of all my tasks, the one which I am... Oh. Hold on, let me reset my positioning really quick. I am, like, not exactly slouching, but I'm not exactly, like, leaning in. I don't know how to describe it. Because, like, I'm actually, like, looking down at my other monitor to read this. So, yes. Of all my tasks, the one by which I am most keenly vexed is the ever-ending journey into the heart of the primal's true nature. Each door I fling wide leadeth me, with inevitable anguish, to another such confounding portal. In all these lands, the keys lies of knowledge I seek are found. Many seasons did I toil to fashion a net across the vast realm, a net that catcheth not fish, but nuggets of wisdom more valuable than gold. Much I have learned, but the essence of the primals is ever shifting. No dusty tome doth capture in ink what these terrible beings are now become. Thus must I presume to unsheath the blade born of light. Thine is a strength that shattereth the stoutest barriers, and doth pierce that which obfuscates the impotent gaze of ordinary men. We have not the luxury of time required for my measured scholarly pace, for the adder's nest is astir, hissing with news of Garuda's return. Winds have grown ever more violent, ever more destructive. What lieth behind the sudden waxing of power? Waxing of power. The answer may well prove a vital piece of the puzzle of the primal's existence. Mine eyes perceive a looming wall of strife, poised to crash down upon our cities with unrestrained fury. For the nonce, you must pacify the Lady of the Vortex. Swiftly now to the Adder's Nest, High Serpent Commander Huloi will have such details for you to proceed. I shall await thee at the waking sands, and pray thee for thy success. I'm like trying so hard not to cough right now. Also, okay. Now I gotta speak with Alphanod. I mean, we don't really need a supplier anyways, considering we got Alphanod's grandpa, whose legacy still supports us, so... This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings with the antecedent, known to the antecedent. Come along, Sindeo. Okay. God, I am tall. Alphanod, Sindeo. Is aught amiss? You desired counsel, so you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ul'dah. You must do what? So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we'll never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note they will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetheryte. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and the other favors will be denied unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would he have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep to each of the great nations' arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. I mean, I guess. Revenant's told to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphanod. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12. Hear that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than comrades in arms. We're as much your family as... That'll be all, Alphanod. I'm sure you'll have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow personal affairs to come before the needs of of the Order, after all. So basically, they're saying they gotta... It's time to pack up and move homes, because since... Now that we're recognized as the heroes of the realm, we cannot stay here anymore, because everyone's gonna heckle us. To be like, hey, you know what? If you do this for us, we'll sponsor you. Get some nice gear, kind of thing. And that's kind of what it's going for. Yes, it has, Minfilia. It has. He's engaged in some business or other requires the assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphanauta awaits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Okay. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Oh. I just got back from dinner, so like I am extra burpy right now. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Falhamin was her name. You may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Sherlayan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adorned followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Falhamin's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate, for whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Falhamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliad, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen, as of late, in the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we should succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for La Nocia at once. Let us reconvene there, and inquire with Master Gagaruju as to the veracity of these rumors. Okay. Speaking of Costa del Sol, there is another event happening right now where I can get the Phoenix mount, and I need to figure out how to start that. Oh. Storm Sergeant, you say? Fantastic. Aw, man, it's over here. Cute. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Mikote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane. I mean, Sendeo, what brings you here to my humble resort? Valhamin? You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ul'dah? Ye gads, man! If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff to the west or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. A tragedy. West, is it? Thank you, Master Gagaruju. Information will serve us well. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I'll be most appreciative if you would travel to Wineport and do the same. God bless him, Eorzea. I'm going to Wineport again. I hate... So, like... what's it called? This was where I got super stuck leveling or like... Hey, who are you? Oh, Alisail. It has been a while, adventurer. As I recall, my brother Alphanod took the liberty of introducing us when we first and last we met. For the sake of propriety, Alice, Leveleur, thank you for coming. I have heard much about your exploits. By your hand, the Black Wolf is slain and his ultimate weapon destroyed. You possess a great of strength and courage, that is much as plain. I shall have need of one such as you if I am to see my mission through to its conclusion. No problem. As you may be aware, the violence of Dalamud's fall changed not only the face of the realm, but also the base of the realm. Specifically, it played havoc with the etheric currents, creating vast confluences of aether below the surface. Among other phenomena, this led to the formation of subterranean caverns and key points of stress. One such cavern lies beneath Castrum Occidens, and extends only to the gods nowhere. Despite appearances, Castrum Occidens is as much a research facility as it is a fortress. Gaius van Belsar chose the site for no other reason than to probe the caverns without interference. As you went about vanquishing the returned primals, I observed a repeating wave pattern in the ether, corresponding exactly to the dates on which you were reported to have felt Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. Upon closer examination, it became clear that these unique waveforms emanated from deep beneath the aforementioned stronghold. Crucially, I recorded the same pattern during the recent celebrations and have since been given to understand that this phenomenon bears a disquieting similarity to one observed shortly prior to the calamity. 5 years ago, my grandfather invoked the power of the 12 that he might contain Bahamut. Alas, his efforts failed, and he vanquished, together with his foe. I would know the truth of what transpired that day, of grandfather's fate, and the metamorphosis that swept across the land. In casting light upon these mysteries, you'll find a way to cure what ails this world. You're cute. You're adorable. I must give you head pets. It is my belief that the answers I seek lie hidden within the depths of the cavern. I'll have you accompany me on an expedition to find them, Sin. If truth be told, I am not wont to rely upon others, and have thus far handled matters alone. Yet I am not blind to my limitations. Unescorted, I cannot hope to succeed in this endeavor. I swore that I would find a way to restore peace in Eorzea. If you desire the self-same, then aid me, as you aided my brother and the Scions. Sure, I got you. I'm in your debt. You're a man of action, and I sense we will accomplish much together. But let's not waste any more time. As I mentioned, Castrum Occidens straddles the cavern I wish to explore. If I'm to have a hope of reaching it alive, I will need you to infiltrate the stronghold first and locate a path into the depths. Once you have done so, pray report your success to the private Storm Private Jabroka. You may consider her to my assistant here in Wineport. I have every faith that you will not fail me. Tell speed your way, Sin. That's cool. You know, we actually haven't seen a lot of Alphanod's sister hanging out here. So it's nice that she gets to have her own little set of side quests, too. Well, if it isn't Sendeo, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes. We did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she's your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is, oh god, without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say I could smell her from 10. Alright, cool. Meaning... Oh. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh no, this is a whole different mission here. Oopsies. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Much better. Caca! Alright. Jungbar. Huh? You want to know if I've seen a Mikote last by the name of Fulhamin? I wish. I haven't seen a last of any description. Far too bloody long. Shamani Lomani. Oh, just down here. Oh boy. This is the issue of grabbing so many quests, is just like you end up like having so much to do and yet you can't do everything. It's a difficulty, to say the least. Hello. Sniff, sniff. I see you've had many grand adventures since we last spoke, Sin. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago? One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar, reminiscent of a bloom, native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south to Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff are the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may find her there. Okay. Alright. I see. Welp. Flying chicken, away! I don't know why, but this just sounds like a ringtone I had. This is like generic world travel music. Especially that guitar riff. Oh, cool! Oh, shit. Oh, man. Alright, cool. I just kind of drop in out of nowhere and just slay a beast that's about to attack you. Hi there. I'm in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gobu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... Hey, no, don't worry about it right now. Minfilia needs your help. Valhamin? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? Alpha Nod just casually strolls along. It appears you have already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ul'dah, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Asilia, is looking for you. Asilia? You're the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You'll be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well that does not please me. More than you know, but tell me, sojourns in the forests of La Nocia aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers to use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or do you interrogate me further? I apologize for the interruption. Anyway, now that we have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Why in Port Say? Oh, cool. Now you're gonna make me fly all the way over there. That's chill. Thank you. Let me at least get my... I guess I'm gonna get my flying mileage out of these chickens. Whatever. I do like the flying bioluminescent flowers, though. That is nice. Quick to the giant floating rocks! No! Hello. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarcely begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. I have no clue, dude. Yay! Oh no, she's a vampire the whole time! So you say my daughter waits for us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let's be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood, come with me. It'll be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. That's one hell of a way of accepting a quest. Thank you. Family reunion! Cutscene time. Antecedent, you have a guest. Lamin? Asilia. Aww. Yay. I haven't seen her like this in years, Sin. I never truly believed it. When they told me you were dead, what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work, and continue what you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated it in secret. I am so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again, just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone through so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Sindeo, however. I could not have made it without him. Hello, yes, I'm Sindeo. Thank you, Sindeo. Thank you both. My pleasure. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found all these years. You kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I need to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp the implications. It is clear that there's much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons taught me concern mining. I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilia. Nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could ever have hoped. You have succeeded where I had failed, and made me so proud of that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and all the many things you have done, I cannot help but to think of that of which you have yet to do, and what it may entail. Asilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. Lamin. You built it once, Asilia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly. Yay. Alphanod, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters at Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions, and send word to the students of Beldezian. Preparations begin at once. It's Tataru. Give me that. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh. What up, zombie? Welcome, dude. It's going pretty good. So, we're just kind of slow slogging it through the patch quests that bridged ARR to Heaven's Word right now. So it's a lot of reading for my end, but also it's a lot of progression in the story. It's a lot and nothing and a lot of nothing all at the same time. So that's to kind of give you the summary of what to expect out of this. How are you doing, dude? Ugh. Oh, I need to stretch because, oh my god. I'm still like kind of steering clear from a cough right now. Like, the tickle in my throat is there, but, like, thankfully the inflammation is down. But, like, I can still feel it. So, like, I don't know if you remember the other day when I was, like, basically having it sounds like insanity? It is insanity, dude. Yeah, I don't remember what day it was, but, like, I definitely got post-convention flu. So, like, I'm definitely still down with the bug. But, like, yeah. It's fine. Ugh. You're about to go to bed? You're tired AF? I feel you, dude. Get some rest. I'm in the same spot. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there's so much to be done and so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less more heavily fortified successor. However, the construction is still ongoing, the resources in short supply. It would seem certain that the Guild would require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause as they can may be. Whatever they ask, it shall not be grudged to it. To be plain, do I sound congested? Really? Probably. I probably am. Like, definitely, I feel like there's that crackle of something in my throat, so for sure. And, like, I'm just, like, trying not to, like, cough too hard. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks are securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Alphanod, you always popping out of nowhere, dude. What is it? Who is this? Really, Alphanod, if I need to concern myself with anything, it surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. I don't sound like I usually sound, at least to you. It could be your phone, but you don't know. No, it's probably a mix of both. I know for sure I'm not in my usual, like, high-pitched, jaunty voice. And, like, I am just, kind of thing. Oh, they're pretty. It's an honor, antecedent. Upon oh, shit. Oops. You know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the signs of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must be negotiated. If it pleases you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I am mistaken, you are the one known as Sindeo, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance? Slothborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper, and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum, is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer will still survive. Excuse me. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Yeah, no problem, dude. I was like that a week ago. Now it just remains the sickness to leave me mainly congested chest coughing up a storm. I feel that. Make sure you get some spicy soup, dude. Spicy soup is usually like the best solution to that. Well, well. It seems your reputation precedes you, Sindale. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest, after all. You've traveled so far, and there's already so much you have done for us, and for me. We'll speak again anon. Till then, take care. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting. Ah, Sindeo. Were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphinaud has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. Damn, I look fabulous. We have all gathered here. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded, and our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for assistance with the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Signs of the Seventh Dawn will have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tara's tales of her many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raban included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Signs of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power. Yes, but in so doing, I would show them what that is power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire, to you, my fellow Scions, I would say this: prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Damn, alright, I'm giving Minfilia the dreamy eyes? What is up with that? Great. I say yet no one greater than us, and we will arise to them, as we have time and again, united as one. Hooray! Maybe there's some way I can. Wait, the area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Fellman to teach me the basics of mining, too. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphanut, I mean. It was almost oh wait, hello. Hold on a minute. Hello, I'm back. Also, I just noticed that the game window is actually not properly aligned here on the main page, so let me fix that. I just realized that. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphanut, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after he expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, a sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I'd like you to deliver these documents to Slathborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us, Wilson. No worries, I'm on my way. When do we get to meet Manderville? God. Okay. Alright. Oh, you're Slathborn, okay. I was told to expect a sign, but I didn't expect it to be you. It's been far too long, Sindeo. You have something for me? Yes. Yeah, I got you, man. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that be a dozen more like you, since we don't? Though, we'll just give you a work of a dozen men. I jest. I jest. Oh, excuse me. Possibly a primal. Back to the work of a dozen men, I see. Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. It was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be heard about the realm. It may be a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be a good place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around.
Is that you, Sindeo? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have the most urgent news. Received grim tidings from Gridania. It appears our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste.
Is everything quite alright, friend? Nah, you see, something happened in Gridania and I gotta go that way. I can't say I'm privy to details, but it would appear there's been no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to it all necessary arrangements. Prepare return any time after you've seen me for more presenting matters. Blah 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 blah. Gotta go to Thanalan. You know what? I have a thing for this. Yum. Yep. Alright, Tataru, what's up? A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were out in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Exalted summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted in the Shroud?
Well, whatever it may be, I'm certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do.
Oh my god. So many, like, in-between traveling quests. It's Falman. Hi, Falman. Oh god. Hello. You saw me teleport out of here like 2 seconds ago. What's up?
I knew this day would come, and yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania.
Is it the cabbage people that did it?
I knew the cabbage people would do it. That an arrival is customarily timely, Sindeo. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed here long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face. The one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence. As Oryanger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to the ones that are observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Mughals guard beyond such follies. Suffice to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Hilui. He awaiteth thee in the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Sindeo. Ida and Papalim will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Lucky you, Gridania is my homeland, so I could just teleport there for free. And you say don't be biased, but you know what? I am incredibly biased because, now I get a chance to multitask on my quest steps. Hooray! Multitask. See, this is why I pick up so many quests at once, because then you can complete so many of them all at the same time. And then you just get a nice, satisfying stack of completed quests at the same time. It's so good. Hello, that's a lot of orange. What is that? I like your style, dude. What's up, Commander? A pleasure to see you as always, Sergeant Tadai. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I could think of no one more qualified to... Nah, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Buffalo calf? I get a buffalo companion? Yo, that is lit. Hold on. Sweet. Ah, Sergeant Actor, under the stern of the substitute news. Garuda returns once more. Yes. Hail to the king, Kupo. Not long ago, the Mughal Kuplo Kop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Mughal kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. He provided an able ambassador to the Selfs, and would have you reprise your role in our dealings with the Mughals. The rest you should hear from Kuplo Kop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer at the Lotus Stand. Alright, well... to Old Gridania we go. Oh god. Do 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 do. Ah. Got it. Lucky me, there's an Ethernet portal here. So basically, amidst my multi-questing, I just received word that Garuda has returned. Do we do 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 we do? This sentence already received. Sir, may I show you in? Yes, you may. I sense cutscene. Are we all here? Oh, okay, no, it's just Ida and Papalima. Huh. What a scene, to say the least.
Please, you have to stop them. Boy, you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Mughals. You're just misguided. A gentle no. Firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no.
Calm yourself, Kuplo Kop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant and pray forgive his witless outburst, sister.
Most grateful I am that you have come, Sindale. And upon such short notice, truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. Look at him, he's so chubby. He's so chubby. He's so cute, so fluffy. We are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Kop has brought us news of a most unsettling development. It seemed that good King Mughal Mog the 12th has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, truth to tell. I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Mughal mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Mughals served as gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, with a literally endless supply of wine. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became disconnected and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for poor Mughals. So good King Mughal Mog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave. The realm of man would suffice. He said so. So all the Mughals should live here instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we can safely fly down. But good King Mughal Mog 12 may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do. But he said he had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Mughals came to this land. But all of us except for good King Mughal the 12. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone will remain in the heavens, so the Mughal kind might at least know peace.
Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand. That being your reason for contacting us, yes?
I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mughal Mog XII is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods.
Wait,
you're saying a handful of Mughals with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and just sort of appeared? Would that even work?
What I cannot fathom is why would they even try? With Garuda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take such a drastic measure?
Might that not itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought back to the very brink of destruction, only spared to the last heroics of a chosen few. To you, who braved the tempest and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless become a welcome respite. One of those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think Mughalsguard are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, when they believe they can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come that way. I assure you, the Mughal Guard only want to protect the forest from the outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Mughal Mog XII, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, verging on a lot. In fact,
like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Mughals in a manner similar to that of a primal.
We share the same concern. Whoever, or whatever, the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat, not only to Mughal kind, but Gridania as a whole. Thus we beseech you, Sindeo, confront good King Mughal Mog XII and drive him from our midst. Humbly, I do thank you.
You look stoned as fuck, Hanasena.
The sanctuary of the Mughalsguard and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother Esumiyan of the Conjurer's Guild will doubtless be there to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek us counsel ere you proceed any further.
So essentially, the Mughals accidentally summoned their god the same way as the Beastmen did. So, yeah, we may end up fighting a giant Mughal god, which is going to be interesting. I was not expecting that, but hey, you know what? It's something. Hold on a second. It's Biddy. What up, Biddy?
Welcome, Sindeo, welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Mughal the 12th is of great comfort, to me and to the elementals both. As I'm sure you know, the Mughals are not by their nature a warlike race, yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is that his influence will bring about a change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly. Before any lasting damage is done, make sure whatever preparations seem necessary, and inform me when you are ready to seek the king.
You have selected Regicide. What a name of a mission. Okay, before we continue this, I'm going to go grab some water. I need to grab some more bubbly drinks because I am bloated as hell from dinner because it's a lot. So, 1 second. Also, I kind of mute myself whenever I crush a bottle down. Well, yeah. So give me like 3 minutes to go do a quick water run, alright? This applies to you too as well, watching the stream right now. For you in the VOD, for you guys watching the VODs, you're lucky because you can just skip this. But anyways, if this was Twitch, I would roll a commercial, but anyways. Oh! Alright, cool. Grab some water, grab some snacks. Oh, you'll be fine. There we go. Dot. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, I have returned. Hold on, let me just crack this open. This is a nice, fresh can of bubbly soda. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me, that is not a good burp. Ooh. That's grapefruit flavored. Ugh. Or at least just like a grapefruit, but if it was like doused in a power wash water. Ugh. That's bitter. Ugh. Excuse me. Anyways, welcome back everybody. For those in the VODs, I hope you guys got a good skip out of that. But yes, also, before we continue on, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's tuned in right now, and thank you for everybody who's watching the VODs right now. If you enjoyed this type of content and how we're doing this Let's Play, please do make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we post a new video on up, or when to catch the next stream. So yes, but yeah, this is also part of our regular Final Fantasy Friday streams, as we do, whenever we do a Let's Play, I really want to just kind of dig you guys into the story, and I hope you're all enjoying what's happening. Even though it's kind of dry right now, we're not getting too much action. This is like all the setup and build up as to what's going to happen in Heaven's Ward. So yes. So thank you for bearing with us on like a lot of the quest steps. Now I think we're gonna have some action coming up here. Yes. The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The self-same method employed 5 years ago when the first the king was summoned to Eorzea. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so much better. Oh man, that helped clear so much of the bloating. Oof. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kublai confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mughal Guard themselves. Yet, wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the king's sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of the liege of their lord. We may need assistance of the Kublai keystone sin. Pray go to him and beg his assistance. He waits you at Wet Shore Pier. Impress upon him and our great need. I am certain he will yield. Amazing. Okay. Oh, I see. You need me to travel to the lavender beds, huh? Okay then. To the Lancers Guild we go. To the Lancers Guild. It is really nice that we have these. Kublai, what's up, little buddy?
So, how will you do, Kupa? Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupa. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead.
You dick. I could have fast traveled there. Speak with Kublai at Sweet Blue. Oh my god! There's giant Mughals. They are adorable. Kublai. Oh my god, they're so cute! They're so cute! Look at them, they're so adorable!
Don't you dare lie to me, Kupa. I know what you're planning. I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupa. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals we bring him.
Hey yo! Alright, don't mess with us now. Jesus Christ! I just pull up with effectively like a 50 cal.
We offered you a choice, and so you repay us by consorting with this Allison? Imperials, Gridanians, Sylphs, you're no different than the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupa. Traitor to his king's Mughals, he plots treason against the crown. Enough. Kublai will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Mughal the 12th. May he reign forevermore.
The king is planning to purge 12's wood of all his enemies. Let's stop him here before it's too late. Oh, excuse me. The entrance to Thornmarch is deep within Bramble Patch. If you take me there, I can nullify the ward, but be warned, Mughals Guard has set traps to enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me. Oh no, it's an escort mission. Ugh. I gotta go to the bramble patch. Oh. Oh shit. Alright. Malevolent squirrel, you say? Oh, hi. Oh, shit. There's two of you. I was not expecting this. Yes, Javi, it is that quest. I was hoping it would be the Manderville quest. I was hoping we'd get some like wacky side adventure, but no. Oh god. Nope, gotta get out of that. How are you doing, by the way? Nice. We're here. I don't see no more beasts, do you? Ready to face the king, then. Raise your hand and focus, and when you tune to the 8th rite, I'll open the way for you. Alright. You okay? You're about to draw some? Oh, that's good. I appreciate that you came through and are lurking. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. Surviving a cough, trying not to catch a fever, but, you know, post-convention flus and whatnot. Rest up to you, Kapup. Now go and teach those foolish Muggles a lesson, and send the king back from whence he came. Yes. Thorn March Hard, now accessible. I might have to call this one in and, ask for an ally's help. Hold on a minute. Let me see where Irish is on the story, and then, we'll we'll join them on this level of insanity. Hold on, I don't seem to see Irish. Ooh. Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
How far are you in the in the post quest line right now? I'm about to hit up a dungeon or a trial. Um
Which the Ifrit trial?
no. Um it's a it's a I don't know how to describe it, but it's a Moogle.
I am definitely not gotten to a Moogle trial yet. I've been busy fighting with my sound alert scene that apparently is just broken now and won't do anything.
Ah yes, sound alerts, the bane of all existence. Got it.
Like the standard standard alerts from it, like if someone does one of the rewards for my channel points, those go through. Those go through and work no problem. But for some unknown reason, my actual scene overlay, like none of it works.
I know mine
Uh,
mine is my sound alerts are kind of a bastardization between Streamlabs stuff and my own stuff. So
yeah, see, I don't use Streamlabs and stuff.
yeah, same.
uh,
I'm a former Streamlabs user, but yes, I will have to sit down and help you with that in a little bit.
I can't even figure out what exactly is wrong with it, because even in their editor page to make the overlays how you want it,
Hmm.
even the tests on that don't respond to anything. It's like their actual overlay service is broken.
And you've already tried refreshing the source.
I've refreshed the source and I've made 3 new ones, and none of them work.
And you've made sure there's no spaces in the when you entered the URL, right?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it seems like the URL is cut off, because I checked the one I have for I have for my stream starting page,
Yeah.
and the URL is like maybe 75 characters, 80 characters long. But when I hit copy for the sound alert overlay and try to put it as a browser source, it's only like 40 characters.
That does not sound right.
Yeah, it seems like there's no button to physically copy the URL. It's just a button to click copied. It seems like it's not actually copying the full URL.
Hmm. That is odd. I'd have to like look at your page to see how that goes.
Actually, here, cool. I'll just do this because it
Screen
doesn't stream
share.
your disc. Yeah, that works actually.
Yes. Also say hello to
Uh,
YouTube because we're still live over there. uh,
since nobody but you can actually see this.
yes. Streamception.
So this is the sound alert URL. That's it.
Right.
That seems really short. And then I go to my actual overlay for when I start my stream, and it's like long.
Why not just copy that one then?
Because this is on. Well, yeah, I guess I could.
All right.
And just that bugs me. Like I don't know why it's.
It's not a full length thing.
Yeah, it'll have to do.
Is
Grr.
fancy.
Just throw chat right there then.
Alright then.
That still bugs me.
Well, I'm gonna have to see when I hop in on there.
Like, I even went to their Discord and said, hey, is there like something wrong with the scene overlays? Because I haven't changed anything since the last stream, and it doesn't work anymore.
I still need to learn the full effects of stream elements. But that's a future Shadow problem that I'll deal with later.
Alright, well. Time to restart my stream because it crashed while I was trying to get this situated.
That sounds on par of a usual streamer issue. Hashtag 21st century problems. Alright, with that, I'll leave you to it. Good luck. I will have your tab open and I will join you once we finish the... I'll at least like round out to this for at least a 2-hour mark, so I could like have a good story like bookmark for my stream. But you're more than... Yes.
I have only just like accepted the quests from Minfilia after finishing A Realm Reborn, and all this stuff.
You're fine. You're fine. It took me like this long to actually start getting any kind of action, so like it's at least an hour of just like fucking around and finding out, literally. But we can definitely do a lot of the blue side quests together and like run those. Like Gale Force Warning, Primal Awakening, Gilding the Billis, whatever that is.
Killing the Billis?
Gilding the Billis, yes. All of these blue exclamation mark quest steps. And I need to update my fisting class. But yes. So I will BRB.
My alerts still.
Try giving it a go, and if you need help, I'll white mage my way through. Okay. Alright, cool. Now comes the waiting game of doing a trial as a DPS. I mean, I could switch to my white mage, yes, but also no. Alright, so mechanically speaking though, Javi, what do I need to do what do I need to do for this one? Do I need to watch out for like a thing that I need to attack? Is there something of that nature I need to worry about? Or what? Oh. This little maneuver is gonna cost us 20 years. Four DPS, you say? 4 DPS, 2 healers, and 2 tanks? What? As I told you, this is reworked, and I don't know how the new fight goes. Just avoid the areas? Okay, then. Yeah, no. For the sake of time, I think I will need you as a healer, please and thank you. To help fill up the queue. The Quewe. Oh. I think this is a good time for me to take a small nap whilst I wait. Alright, thank you. Oh. Oh, please. my headphones. Oh. Average wait time is 9 minutes. A few moments later. Oh shit, it's here. Let's go. This is so like. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Da 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 da. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Yep, we got it. My bad. It just so happened to find one. What the fuck? They survived. Oh my god, this is way too cute. Ouch. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Everybody hail to the pumpkin song. Oh my god, this is Halloween! What the fuck? I am the dude with the spiders in your hair. I am the clown with the tearaway face. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. This is Halloween. This is Halloween, like, to the T. We'll go down. Oh my god. That's it? Alright, cool. I got the loot. Huh.
You did it, Kaput. You did it. Good King Moogle Mog 12, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moogle's guard when you did. Thank you, Sin. Perhaps now they'll come to a sense and stop playing the fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words with them too. You should go tell Pukni Pak that the king is no more. Kaput. See with Ryo at the Camp Tranquil. You can relay the news to the chieftain.
Oh god, I gotta go to Camp Tranquil. Excuse me? Ugh. I guess. Whatever. Do 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 do. That was fun though. I got hit with the dancing move though, which kind of sucks. Feels bad, man. But that was pretty fun. That was pretty fun though. I do gotta say. Oh, excuse me. Whew.
Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen? All Moogle kind owes you a debt, Kaput. I sense Raya wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption.
Alright. Sorry for making you switch computers, Javi, by the way. It's just like, that was just pure chance that happened.
Your bravery and service to the Twelveswood and her Moogle shall not be forgotten, Sin. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of the great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray turn to the Lotus stand near and treat her to the full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind.
Alright, back to Gridaniel I go. Okay. Oh, let's see. Yes. Which is fair. Alright. The Elder Seer is expecting us here. May I show you in? Yes, you may. To the Lotus Stand. I am here. Hello. Sindeo, you have returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus I have 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. Be so kind as to oblige me. I would fair hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Well, you see, there were these 3 other Moogles that bullied our friend here, and so I had to whoop their butts. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him for one thing, but he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies within the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power combined through the crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse. The Aether Witch compromised him instead of being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means Ascians. This whole business reeks of their handiwork. Papa? They said it was a masked man who had taught them years ago. But Gridania has no shortage of masked men. And I never thought to question. Confound it all. How many more will they ensnare to their talented gifts? Oh, with their tainted gifts. Hold on now, Papalymo. That is a very, very poor choice of phrasing there. Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. My heartfelt thanks, Sindeo. Already, the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping that we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak even has now settled. The Science shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to the Revenant's toll. We know we can count on you, my lady. Well, Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of arrangement with the Elder Seer. Mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and appraise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Yeah, no worries. Fetch quests away! Wait, hold on a minute. Fetch quests away! The Foofles. The Foofafala. The Doofaffle. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Ugh. I am so ready to pass out. It is good to see you, hail and healthy, Sindeo. I received word from Ida and Papalymo that you had felled good King Moogle Mog the 12th, and I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, some of the same methods used by the Beast Tribes taught by the Ascians.
Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seats here of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Sin. No problemo. Alright, I'm gonna pick this up, but I'm not gonna start it. Owning the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are long and last ready to find Barewell Vesper Bay. So with undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at regular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly. For this particular occasion, we need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan will only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I be the last to leave, and to have you remain with me until the end, Sin. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be no longer will be under the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property. He was quite adamant that I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments of our Order's history, and it happens at best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of the primals. By grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course he will not be alone. Alasdair shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something. Something important. Well then. Side questing. Main story. Side quests. Which one's Urianger again? Okay, that one's Urianger. Got it. I guess let me poke that quest before I start poking the rest of your quests. Thou art ever welcome, Sindeo, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave, unburdened by the concern of my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Yes, I will do the event quests. I will do the event quests. You know what? I'll do the event quests after I pick this, after I do this. That these halls should be rightly considered the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. For many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden the great unknown, only to find there a banner of ancestor, excuse me, of his ancestor, faded by eons, still man. Glorieth in his discoveries to blah blah blah. I'll be honest, Urianger, you lost me at the last paragraph, buddy. Be not offended, Sindeo. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forbearers. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes a lesson of history. Well, that would go instead of... Oh god, a cutscene. Let it be a voiced one. Whence came that cry? The solar 12 forefend, the antecedent. Sindeo, you must. Now is not the time for a pass out.
Tell me, Louis, would you have done the same? Louis Levier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Nassian, here? How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you're not like the others. Your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. And he is still... Come, I can only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. You, what are...
We're ready when you are, my lady. If there's nothing else... Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to the Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready.
It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct.
I do not understand.
Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So, it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I come, in peace antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. I see. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived ardor, I wonder? And then we barged in from there. I take it there's no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill.
I heard her cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic.
Urianger, send word to the students of Baldesian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there's any reference to Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady. Was that what gave you this cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse of a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians won't employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Zendale. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend with me, Tataru. Tataru looks so lost. Alright, so that's where I'm going to leave that. I'm going to put a pin in the quest step there. I'm going to pick up the other Dungeon quest and go from there. I am slowly losing consciousness. Alright, cool. So I gotta go to Thanlan, I gotta go to Ul'dah. Alright, time for the event quest now. This is gonna be your special treat, everybody watching. How long does a quest last, though? I'm genuinely curious. Oh. A, so that way I could also jump over to Twitch, and B, so I could, like... I love this so much. The Manderville dance. God. That's fine. What's the name of the quest? Is it Help Me Lord of the Dance? Oh. Or is it this guy right here? Ball dance. Nope. Where do I have to go for this? Is it her? You're currently preparing an exciting game for your enjoyment. It'll take a little longer. Oh, I think it's Siblings Rising. Is it you? Yes, here it is. 10th anniversary. You're an adventurer. By the looks of you, perhaps you could assist me. I'm Kipijakia, reporter of Gridania's leading tabloid, The Raven, and I'm needing of your help. Pray hear me out. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ul'dah during the Rising celebration. However, the appointed hour has come and gone, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. I checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and I'm beginning to worry if it isn't too much trouble. May I ask you to help me find him? I'm in your debt. Now, my brother's a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he had aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not crossed paths. I'm not familiar with the name, alas. Aye. Well, it would be too much of a coincidence. I suppose, at any rate, if he isn't in the city, chances are he went outside to do some business. Hello. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in the case someone has seen him. Focus on this area. I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance of the tavern. Blah blah. Okay. Attendant. Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? You see, I'm looking for this chick's brother. Oh, Nagi. I said he's doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you to the right direction. You can track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at the present. Okay. A Highlander adventurer. What lovely tactics and gifts that is. Something you need. I'm looking for Nagi. Oh, Nagi, aye. I know the sprightly lad. Couldn't say what he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. What with the talks of bandits prowling the land of the road of late, I can't help but to worry. Is it you? Oh, there you are. Bran. Something I could do for you, adventurer. If you have business with Bran, best state it quickly. This Gaz has leads to follow and incidents to investigate for the Harbor Herald. I'm looking for Nagi. I see. With apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. In fact, as a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece, The Rising. Oh, excuse me. Oh, God, it's hard to do voices right now. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever-enigmatic Wandering Minstrel, who got another unusual venture on the offing, the Letter of Force, he calls it. If this piques your interest, I recommend you go see the man. He's at the Gold Court, over at the steps of Thal. It appears Nagi is carrying out some work for the Wandering Minstrel. If you talk to the man at the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Got it. So what you're telling me is I need to go to the next area and check it out. The Gold Court, huh? Hey, look! This place is fancy. Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you're an adventurer. How might this minstrel be of service? So, Nagi wishes to find him. Indeed. I have entrusted him with a task, and I have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of Rising Celebration, I am hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another. And all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ul'dah, I've dispatched a chocobo carriage. Nagi is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me a link pearl a while ago, he said they had emerged from Twelveswood on the way back to Ul'dah. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but I might be able to trouble you to look for them. I'll go myself, except I'm needed here at present. Yeah, I'll go. I'm truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage is meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, so perhaps you make your way to search the area. I pray that nothing has befallen on them. As much as I appreciate the haunting music, I don't get why they're making the haunting music. There you are. Maybe we'll learn out of Nagi. So apparently he was on the caravan. I escorted the carriage for the minstrel. So that is the way of it. I suggested let's take ourselves to the Blackbrush Station and try searching for the vicinity. Up, up, and away! Sendeo, no sooner did I arrive that this man came running out of breath. You're an adventure, thank the 12. It's the bandits over at Cuerva Manse. They've fallen on a chocobo carriage by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard and he was wholly outnumbered. Please, you must help him. That has to be Nagi. With me, Sendeo. Oh boy. Damn it, there's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little shite. Enough! Leave my brother alone. 12 is my witness you received such a thrashing as you've ever known. This fearsome adventure, that is. Eh? I mean, I guess. What a gesture. That's no ordinary man. Retreat! Oololo. Are you alright, Nagi? Sorry, I didn't come when I said earlier. When I would, sister. Rest assured I'm not too badly hurt. That's relief. I'll take a look at your wounds back in the city. It seems you're an adventurer too. Thanks for your help. What's your name, if you might ask? So my name's Sendeo, and I'm the Warrior of Light. Sendeo Atarai. I remember it. To send your foes running without even drawing your weapon. You're clearly a great adventurer. I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. My approval? But first things first. Vermont and I have a delivery to make for the Rising. If you'll excuse us, we'll hurry back to Ul'dah. Let us head back as well. I had a mind to pay a minstrel a visit in any case. We got a full team escort now. Let's go. Welcome back, my friends. I am pleased to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me that they have all the letters. With this, we may proceed with the letter of force as planned. Thank you, Nagi. Sorry I'm late. You see, fill in the blanks. As you do. Were it not for Sendeo, there's no telling what might have become of the letters from Breadmont. In the end, it was utterly useless. So that is how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid. That being said, my boy, you are far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There's no need to belittle yourself so. I like that. That is a good manager right there. That's a good boss. Well, Sendeo didn't rely on anyone. No one drove off the bandits with nary more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to him. Like him, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. Oh, my guy. Without help. Oh god, oops. Tell me, Nagi, all this time you've been working alone? Even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of, I must be able to handle anything by myself. I see. Nope, I'm losing consciousness. If that's what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer like any longer. Return to our village and start over. What? But you're so happy for me when I became an adventurer. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove to you that I have what it takes, but now... You've developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. And it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. Alright, sister, I'll think on this. What's up? Despite how I may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. To succeed and be happy. After all, I know that better than anyone else, how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he is likely to die somewhere out there, and even if he manages to stay alive, he'd only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle with him, dressing his wounds. He wants to just focus on what matters. Instead, he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. Oh, excuse me. Rising Phoenix Whistle. Oh, excuse me. If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It is his life after all, and no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath though I am to impose until my brother has found his answer, might I trouble you to keep an eye on him? It's fine. Please take this request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and is more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like Kippy, I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. This fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. No worries. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild. I'll see you again, Nanan. Please excuse me. Nagi set off this way. You might find him in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's you, Snail. What is it? See, I'm supposed to be here to help you out, buddy. Is that so? I'm sorry. This really is something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me. I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kippy has always looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her various places. From her I heard tales about adventurers and came to admire them. Upon learning the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains where her aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say. And I said I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work, but she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that, I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others. That I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by myself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It'd be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister, people who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who knows that would fit that description? How about a local purveyor of information? You mean Wermond? Well, he's certainly knowledgeable. The kind of information he deals with. Instead, how about Miss Momodi, the face of the Adventurers Guild? In her capacity as a guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. Alright. It's fine. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then. But now this place feels like a second home. And I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy. And serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now's the time for that. Come on, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi.
Yay! Well now, if it isn't Sendeo Nanagi, to what I owe the pleasure of both your companies today.
I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. You see, I'm an adventurer, but then I took an arrow to the knee. The misconception you've developed about being an adventurer, that's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to have some other insights. This is a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nanagi. Not Nanagi, Nagi. Suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up on being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? From this your counter, I've indeed seen off many an adventure, each and every one unique.
with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something common, a reason for first embarking on their journey. Sendeo, would you mind telling us why you chose an adventure in life?
Oh, jeez. I wanted to see the world. I wanted to get out there.
How very like you. Keep that reason to you close to your heart now, you hear? And you, Nagi, what inspired you to become an adventurer?
It's simple, really. I heard adventures from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need.
Then isn't that enough? Your sisters approve or no, you have all the reason your own.
By the 12, I see now. At some point, my desire to prove myself to Kippy had distanced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception Kippy wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself. It's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like try to handle everyone alone. Well, that's not for me for today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Momodi.
Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy, doing what you do.
Ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Thank you, Sin, for accompanying me. I'm gonna say. I loathe that I'm in trouble again, something else I'd like help with. You see, of the letters we collected, Lim's Laminsa was one from an explorer who was seeking escort for an expedition. When others should be a display of the gold court, I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could. Yeah, sure. So basically the whole point of this quest is he's confused, but he's got the spirit. Welcome back. There, I hope you were able to find an answer. Yes, I'm happy to say Miss Momedi helped me come to a realization when I go to speak with my sister. I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, it was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well. Let us all search together to swiftly find it. Letter with a shield drawing. As someone charged the city's peace, I cannot overstate how much of a boon adventurers are served for us. Some folk had expressed concern that an increase in drifters would see a corresponding rise in crimes, but on the contrary, steadily declining. Soldiers like ourselves are somewhat limited to the scope of our duties, and we're not always able to lend our citizens the assistance they need. That's why I take this opportunity. Well, contents are those written by an explorer, nor does a bird resemble a chocobo. Dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up with the sound of birdsong and lie down sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when adventure aided me, I was made to realize how unlike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now in hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me in the expedition. If you at all share my desire to the uncharted, then I invite you to seek me out at the drowning wench in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I see your wait coming. Rawr. XD. No luck over here so far. How about you? This is the one. All that's left then is to go talk to Kippy. Do you know where she is? Weaver's Guild, saying she had business there. Okay. Well, for this too, might have trouble you to accompany Nagi afterwards. I ask that you tell me how the events unfold. Ugh. You bastard. Do 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 do. You're here too, Sin. I must confess I'm feeling as others. Oh dear, you've come to find me. My apologies for taking so long. So Nagi, were you able to find the answer? Aye. To begin with, I want you to look at this. His eyes are so green. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others. This part of me dearly wanted to be a part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I decided that I will answer the invitation. And this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone. I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden. And in my obsession, I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. To see what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me. I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momodi and Sendeo. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reasons. Is that alright with you? Did you say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Dudner gives me major vibes of like that one kid in RV. That is the vibes he gives me. Do you remember when you once told me, Nagi? Sorry before the calamity struck? Oh god, cutscene. Did you interview adventures again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? You never get sick of hearing about adventures, do you? Never. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer too. Well, that's a fine aspiration as any. But do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps? Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all. Yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people. When I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. Aww. For that boy to spur and help for want of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it. In order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardships, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others, and instead, take things as they come. As long as you are true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember,
Not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Sindeo?
Wholeheartedly. That was way too much mouth movement for one word, but whatever. I will never forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the exploration's petition in Limsa Lominsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was the past time you had something better. For me, yay. Thank you, Sen. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep working hard to be like you. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him, and look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. Cute. Yeah. You see the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relay him to the happy conclusion. Blah 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 blah. Oh, the hero's journey. Cool, I can read all these other ones too. I'm not going to. Oh, hi! Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it as all is well with Nagi and Kippe. I see. Pleased I am to hear that. When we first met on our journeys, 'tis usually the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in the haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can help remember what prompted us to make our first step, we will always find the strength to the next stage. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. Hey look, we're both bards! Where these events have inspired a new verse in me. A verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds, and hopes of those who see them off. Oh no. What, do we get a calamity, the end of the world message right now? Oh! Excuse me. You know what? Greetings, Warrior of Light. This is a world that exists outside of reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I have beckoned you here that I may express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting an adventure along the way. If truth be told,
It hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so, and days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always managed to carry on, and it's thanks to my wonderful comrades and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now, I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it is with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. 'Tis no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Yay! Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now the time has come for this vision to end, and for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made their place their home. Every single one left an incredible mark upon it. Together we have built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. I like how the bird's got teal on it. That makes me happy. I dare say Nagi is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kiple will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses for your future. By morning light the journey starts, a trill of hope within our hearts. On westerly wind to river song, into the world where we belong. Both fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm a crimson fire, jewels a glitter on pitch black veil, a new day dawns, so goes the tale. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. Yay! Where will you go? Whom you will meet? What you will see? There's no telling what the future holds for anymore. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this, the bonds you forge, the memories you make, the footprints you leave behind. They shall one day spur you forward. So pray, continue walking your own path. Wherever your journey leads, I shall be praying for your happiness. I feel like it's a nice little love letter from the devs. So thank you.
With memories shared, yet all our own. As one, we brave the frontiers. Thank you for 10 years. Hooray! Wop, 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 wop. Additionally, you have also unlocked the Kupo Kupo Adventure minigame on the steps of Nob. Speak with Nora at the Ruby Road to exchange and play. The minigames will also be played by just in your room. Nice! Whoa. Yoshi P always pulls shit like this off on the anniversary celebration, and it moves me every time. Yeah, no, that was absolutely beautiful, and I'm really glad I got to see that. I'm glad I got to stream it, honestly. Like, yeah. You know the team put a lot of love into this, and it's really nice. It's good. That's really good. Alright. I do love how they got the whole like song playing for it too. So it's even more like, wow. And I did get a mount out of it. That's true. That is true. Let me grab that mount actually. Bam. I'm not gonna put the mount on solely because I don't feel like doing it right now, but also like right now, this is where I'm going to have to end the stream. At least for the YouTube side. I'll do a little bit over on Twitch, just a little bit, so I can join Irish on on their adventure, or at least like check in where they're at. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fully jump in on the Twitch adventure tonight, as like I said, I'm still recovering from convention cold right now. So, yeah. Who knows? Maybe if I take like a quick 30-minute nap, I'll be fine. And then I'll be over on Twitch. But I don't want to nap like right as Twitch starts, so yeah. Game plan for the rest of the week. So tomorrow is technically Squad Up Saturday. I might do a little Sea of Thieves beforehand. I don't know. But I'm going to be DJing because it's Irish's birthday tomorrow, technically today, as it is now Saturday at the time of this recording. As you can see on the top right corner. Ooh, excuse me. Sunday's going to be single player Sunday. I'm going to be doing Firewatch. For those of you that don't know, Firewatch is a walking simulator. It's a really cool game. It's going to be a full-on 4-hour stream. Just gonna tunnel the game beginning to end, because I really do want to complete that story. And you know, it's the end of summer, might as well end on like end of summer type note. And yeah, Monday I'm gonna be working towards putting a new video out on Monday, and for the entire month of September, new videos every single day. I'm gonna shoot to making a new video every single day, every single yeah, every single day. Hell yes. Let's see. So yes, Monday, new video. It's gonna be part of the oh god. So Monday, it's Make Shit Up Monday, so no stream that day. Just new video, so keep an eye out for that. Tuesday, as per always, is going to be Destiny Tuesday. I don't know if I don't even know what video I'm going to be posting there. Wednesday is Wildcard Wednesday. I'm definitely going to do some more Starfield that day. And then who knows what we're going to play over on Twitch. if we do get a chance, we're probably going to do the open beta for Payday 2. Because I really want to do the Payday 2 open beta. Or Payday 3, sorry, Payday 3. Thursday, as per always, no stream, but it's going to be Throwback Thursday, so expect the... I just recorded a little bit of some new footage for Crash Bandicoot, so we're going to have some of that. And then back to Final Fantasy Friday. So everything... a little something for every day of the week. So yes. So yeah. So for those of you watching at home, first off, if you're watching this live, thank you for watching live. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. I appreciate you guys. And for those of you who tune in and watch the VODs, really, huge thank you to you as well. Like, thank you for helping me with my consistency. Thank you for bearing with my hectic daily basic schedule. And just everything. Yeah. And if you're new here, well, if you enjoy how I do content, make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell icon to get notified whenever I post new videos on up. And if you want to, if you ever want to join me on any of these adventures, definitely on the Twitch side, like, come through and watch over there too. Join the Discord so that you can, like, always stay updated on whenever and whatever I'm doing. Yeah. And leave a comment below. What's your experience been like in Final Fantasy? What do you like about Final Fantasy XIV? What class do you play? Would you like to join us on some grinding? Let us know in the comment section below. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. Wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful day or a beautiful night. Until next stream, this has been Shadow of Gaming, signing out. Bye everyone.